Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to visit the state of Manipur in the second week of September. And this will be his first visit to the state since ethnic violence erupted between the Meitei and Kuki communities back in the year 2023. According to sources, the Prime Minister's itinerary includes both Imphal, the state capital, and Churachandpur, one of the worst affected districts. He will meet people who were displaced by the violence, interact with community representatives, and extend assurances of the centre's continued support. In addition, he is expected to announce new infrastructure projects and inaugurate several ongoing works as part of the government's wider focus on development in the northeast of India. Authorities are already putting strict security measures in place. The Manipur leg of the Prime Minister's tour is being closely monitored to ensure that peace and order are maintained during the visit. The backdrop here is important. Since May 2023, Manipur has lived through one of the most violent episodes in recent decades. Ethnic clashes between the Meitei and Kuki communities has left more than 250 people dead. More than 60,000 residents have been displaced, many forced to spend months in relief camps. Entire villages were burnt, homes destroyed, and families uprooted. Even today, many remain in camps, waiting to return to their homes, waiting for a sense of normalcy to be restored. Which is why PM Modi's visit is being seen as both symbolic and substantive. It carries the weight of expectation from thousands who want reassurance, healing, and a clear message that the darkest days are behind them. Now, on the security front, there has been some improvement. President's rule was imposed in Manipur early this year, and it was extended again in August. Since then, central forces have been at the forefront of maintaining order in Manipur. Officials say that around 3,000 looted weapons have been recovered so far. They also note that in the past 4 months alone, no fresh deaths have been reported due to violence. This recovery of arms and the visible presence of security forces has brought a measure of calm in Manipur. Crackdowns against militants along the Myanmar border are continuing, with several arrests in the recent weeks. The message from New Delhi is clear. Peace will not be allowed to unravel again. But statistics alone do not capture the pain that Manipur has endured. The displacement of over 60,000 people is not just a number. It represents broken homes, shattered trust, and strained community ties. The challenge is now not only to secure the state physically, but also to rebuild bonds between communities. And that is why the Prime Minister's visit matters. By stepping foot in both Imphal and Churachandpur, PM Modi is making a statement that the centre stands with all sections of Manipur, that it recognizes the depth of the crisis, and that it's committed to reconciliation as much as to reconstruction. This visit also ties into the broader message for the Northeast as a whole. From connectivity projects to cross-border trade initiatives, the government has long spoken about the Northeast as India's gateway to Southeast Asia. But for that vision to succeed, peace in Manipur is essential. Without stability, development cannot take root. So what does this mean in real terms? It means new infrastructure announcements, likely road and rail links, and additional funds for rehabilitation and housing. It means direct engagement with affected families, signaling that their voices are being heard at the highest level. And it means projecting confidence that Manipur is on the road to healing. Of course, the challenges remain enormous: community mistrust, political sensitivities, and the sheer scale of displacement will take time to address. The Prime Minister's visit cannot solve everything overnight, but it can set the tone. It can mark the beginning of a fresh push for peace. In that sense, this is more than just a political tour. It's a moment that could reshape the narrative in Manipur, from conflict to recovery, from fear to reconciliation. The nation will be watching closely. Can the Prime Minister's visit rebuild confidence in Manipur's future? Will it help heal the wounds of violence and bring communities together? Or will it be judged only by the promises made and projects announced?